Good afternoon, everyone. It is so good to see you on. So good to have you.
Good afternoon.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, give me a moment. Let me. Mute this. How do I mute this now, Lord? Oh my God.
Can you
I
give
am
me
streaming
co-host
live
too?
on YouTube, but I need to mute YouTube. And I
It's
have
Miss
no
Mayberry.
clue
Can you
how
give
to
me
do
co-host?
this. I am. One moment.
They can't understand what I say. Somebody just tell him plain.
I'm sorry, Mario, the one where they do all that.
An extra mic over there.
That's not only one.
Over Jamaica side.
I want Jamaica side of it.
Remember, you know, the Jamaican restaurant and the Chinese restaurant. The side and side of the party.
That's not over here, so. Yes.
Lord, we need to mute.
The same guy
Mute. Where's my thing going on? Why? All right, Miss Mayberry, I have you as. Need to mute Sophia.
Got her.
Oh, I just see how to do it now. Awesome, awesome. All right, so just Director Mayberry, can you hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you. Can you hear me okay?
I can. Awesome. I didn't see how to, you're actually the host now. So you can, I guess, meet me back host. All right, so without further ado, let me say thank you to everyone who joined in today for the launch of Uniquely Me Travel Advisor or Advisory. Or most persons know me as Simone, Stewart, Uniquely Me. But guys, for such an awesome business, I thought it would only be proper for me to have someone who's been in the business from the get-go, who knows absolutely everything about how this business operates, to help me with the launch today. And so I want to tell you a little bit about my host and guest presenter. She obviously is not a Jamaican, resides overseas in Georgia, I'm sorry. Well, Atlanta, right? She's a 5-star director, leading a team of 4,000 individuals, top 15 income earner, a ruby ring wearer, a single mother who uses this opportunity to put her daughter through school, recipient of the Fireball Award, recipient of the Top Recruiter Award, a member of the sorority of the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorp, knows 100% of the facts, loves helping people, and loves having fun. And of course, she's definitely into travel. Guys, I want you to help me make welcome Director Mayberry as she takes us through this launch. Thank you, Director. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Welcome, Ms. Simone Stewart. Thank you so much for allowing me to come talk to your guests on the line about this amazing opportunity that you have taken part. But before we go, I want the listeners to know you and just why were you looking for something else? You're successful in your career, you make pretty good money, but why were you looking for something else? And why did this opportunity really, why did you say yes to this opportunity?
Okay, so I'm gonna be authentic, because if there's anything that persons on this live knows is that I'm authentic.
Good.
I was literally I was spending some time with the Lord, literally. And I remember hearing him say travel. And I went searching, but I couldn't find anything. And then I remember one of my coworkers, who happens to be my upline, Keisha, Lois. And I called her up and I said, Keisha, tell me about this travel business. And she invited me to 2 meetings. But apart from the fact that I really felt the leading of the Lord, the reality is that, again, most persons know me, I'm always looking for an opportunity to give me that, not just the freedom, but the control that I need. You see, the thing is, Director, we have gotten used to our 9 to 5, and I'm trying to not only break myself free, but allow other women, empower other women to know that, listen, there are opportunities out there that you can take advantage of, that you are literally in control. You see, we have, over time, we are allowing our workplaces, our bosses, or circumstances to dictate how we eat, how we sleep, where we vacation, what we do, what we don't do, if you understand what I mean. When there are opportunities out there that we can seize, if you understand what I mean. And so when I went into, as I've joined on to this wonderful business and look at all the resources that I have been given at my fingertip to be successful, listen, all I can say is that I needed to launch this. I need to expose this business so many others can become. And like I said it to you too, it is seeing that there's someone else who is doing it. You yourself was a 6-figure income earner, and you have taken this on. And I love the look of success, right? And when I see other persons doing it, hey, I want to be successful too. And I'm sure there are some other persons that are on who knows me well enough to know that success is the name of the game.
I love it. That is it. That is really it. And honestly, your story is similar to mine, because I was doing very well on my job, earning 6 figures on my 9 to 5, drove a nice car, lived in a nice house, but it was something missing in my life, but I didn't notice it because I was so comfortable. See, sometimes we let comfortability keep us in that rut, keep us in that place because we think there's no more. But everybody type in the chat, there is more. There is more. And I'm so glad that I met my mentor, Mr. Orlando Moore, who's the number 2 income earner in the company. I'm glad I met him because he showed me there is more. And with that more, I had to really understand how to go out and get it. So with this opportunity, showing you what Miss Keisha's coming there. Miss Stewart has invested in is an opportunity where you're going to see how you can have more, how you can get your life back, how you can actually take control of your time, how you can actually take control of your finances. Because we're going to talk about 2 debt-free companies. And in this opportunity, we're going to talk about the product of travel. Y'all, travel, the largest and sexiest industry in the world. And guess what? It's lucrative. It's an $8 trillion industry expected to grow to $15 trillion in the next decade. Not only that, it's the number 1 research word on the internet between the hours of 9 to 5. Now, as I'm going through this, I'm thinking to myself, do you want to pull up some slides or do you really just want to talk to the people today? So I'm going to do both. How about that? And we're going to, we're going to show you how this opportunity has helped so many people really truly enjoy freedom. So I want you to start imagining with me, start thinking about time freedom. What does that look like to you? See, one of the things I really tell people, we know how much money we have, but we don't know how much time we have. I already talked about financial freedom. Who would love to be able to do what you want to do when you want to do it? Go where you want to go, when you want to go. Who all would love to do that type of, have that type of freedom? I know we all would. And who would love to really have, that personal freedom when you can smash your alarm clock and get up when you get tired of sleeping? Well, that was my story. I wanted my commute to my business to be from my bed to my office. I didn't want to get on the road. I didn't want to drive anymore. So when Mr. Moore showed me the opportunity, he said, I'm going to show you how you can make 4 to 5 checks a month, 7 to 8 streams of income inside of one opportunity. Y'all think about it. 4 to 5 checks a month, part-time, 7 to 8 streams of income in addition to what you're already doing, and you don't have to quit your job. He said, I have the blueprint. Well, everyone put in the chat blueprint, because we have the blueprint, and we're going to show you how to design your ideal lifestyle. We're going to show you how you can earn more, travel more, save more, experience more than you ever have before. And I was so glad that Mr. Moore shared with me the blueprint, because in 2 years, I was making 6 figures. In 3 years, I was making $250,000. Everybody, $25,000 a month. Here we are 7 years later, making over 40,000 US dollars a month. And guess what? The 25,000 was part-time. So put in the chat part-time. And I love the fact that when he showed me the blueprint, I could show others just like Miss Simone how to do the exact same thing. My organization is well over 7,200 individuals. And guess what? 1,100 of them is in Jamaica and the Caribbean islands. Because one individual saw me on Zoom and she said, wait a minute, it's travel, it's lucrative, I need to know more. Diane Ellis got on a Zoom and she listened to the opportunity. Time she finished, she inboxed me and said, I'm ready to go. I have no questions. I understand travel. I used to work for Jamaica Airlines. I used to work for Sandals. Now I can have a piece of an $8 trillion industry where I own it. I own it. I don't work for the people who own it anymore. I own it. So she got started, and from there, over 1,000 individuals and a 6-figure income earner, US, has actually started earning 6 figures, and she lives right there in Jamaica. In Jamaica, that's what, a millionaire living in Jamaica. And she did it in 2.5 years. So with this opportunity, you're going to see how not only you can earn more, travel more, save more, experience more, but build a network where you get a chance to embrace yourself and others, have access to unlimited income. All of our jobs have limits, right? All of your jobs have limit. I had a limit because listen, they were not going to pay me 25,000 US dollars. So I had a limit. But I love about our business is it an e-commerce business. It's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can make money while you're sleeping. How many would love the fact that they have a .com business where you can wake up in the morning, somebody has booked on your website, and you're going to get a check? Everybody wants .com, right? No more brick and mortar. We want click and order. And then you get a chance to really experience, earn commissions by becoming a travel professional. So listen, not only will you be able to earn commissions, but learn the secrets of a travel professional. And we're going to talk about that a little later. But I know you're asking the question, who are we? We are Planet Marketing. Planet Marketing is an online business provider who supply you with the opportunity to earn from home. The gentleman you see on the screen, Mr. Donald Bradley, he's the visionary and founder of Planet Marketing, a multi-millionaire. You heard me, a multi-millionaire who said, listen, I created an opportunity for average people to make above average income, ordinary people to live an extraordinary lifestyle. 7 years ago, Mr. Bradley put a compensation plan together that is now in 20 different countries, and we're over 75,000 strong. So it's not just a Jamaica business. It's not just a backyard business, right? My Jamaica directors have business partners all around the world, because one thing that I understand, you can have a global business or you can have a local business, but we want global businesses where you can have to actually make money in other currencies. Planet Marketing, based in Atlanta, Georgia, solid leadership company with Mr. Andy Cawthon, who is our CFO. He's had decades of management experience. It's because of this gentleman, we hit international waters in the first 90 days. He wanted to make sure he got this over there so people could really enjoy the freedom that they desire. And Miss Leanne Treckler, our COO, listen, she manages our support team. Y'all know how important customer service is, right? How many of you all love the fact that you can get a live person instead of recording? Well, that's what you can get with us. And she manages and makes sure we're compliant in all the different countries that we are in. Now, let's go to the product. He said, listen, I got the compensation plan, but I need a product. Y'all, travel, the largest and sexiest industry in the world. He knew that travel was it, but he needed a top-notch travel company. So he partnered with IntelliTravel.com. Y'all, this is the Coca-Cola of the travel industry. They were the originators and founders of the home-based travel business concept. Yep, I already know some of y'all out there thinking, hey, I saw something like this before. No, what you probably saw is somebody tried to patent what we've already done, and it wasn't a legitimate travel agency. You're going to be a legitimate travel advisor where you get a chance to have accreditations and certifications, your CLIA, your ARC, your IATA number, and we have a high rating with the Better Business Bureau. So listen, you got access to 2 debt-free companies, Planet Marketing and Teletravel. And Teletravel puts you in position to sell travel, earn a commission, and Planet Marketing puts you in position to sell the travel business. Y'all imagine having outlets around the world. And Teletravel, based in Delray Beach, Florida, 30 plus years inside the industry. And it's because of this gentleman, James Ferrara, who is the co-founder and CEO of Teletravel. Now, listen, I want y'all to look at the screen. Just take a glimpse at it. Don't these companies sound familiar to you? Have everybody heard of Carnival? Well, guess what? We're one of the top agencies with Carnival, Delta, American Airlines. And on top of that, we got the Magellan Award. That's the highest award in the travel industry. Now I need to ask you a question. Did you know that every time a piece of travel is booked, there was a commission tied to it? How many people knew that? Yep, somebody has to get a piece of the pie. So why not you? When you partner with Ms. Stewart, what you're going to do is put yourself in position to have infinite possibility as a travel business owner. Or every time you book travel now, you earn 70 to 80% of the commission of all travel that is booked. But get this, you got a full-fledged at-home travel agency. Listen to what I'm saying, a state-of-the-art booking engine. Y'all put in the chat, what booking engine do you use to book your travel? Put it in the chat. I want to know, because I know most people use Expedia. Most people use Priceline.com, right? Well, Expedia is our partner, but you get your own .com website where you get a chance to send people to your .com and they book on your website and you earn a commission, a payment gateway, customer service and management support. Listen, you can book anything from group trips to individual trips, group cruises, corporate and church retreats, destination weddings, honeymoons, girls trips, guys trip, you name it, you can book it. Now, I want you to understand this is not a job. Okay, because some people are going to say, is this a pyramid? Listen, pyramids don't get 1099s. You got a business where you are actually going to earn commissions from what people are going to do anyway, but you got access to customer service and support, a turnkey business, on-demand agent training modules. So you can do training at your own pace, at your own time with no additional costs. Yep, you heard me right. It comes with your business. Access to major suppliers. I know some people on here, I hear you already. I'm not a salesperson. Well, neither was I. But I don't have to sell travel. Why? Because people love to do it anyway. There's 2 reasons people don't travel, time and money. But I'm helping them get their time back and earn the money that they desire. So I don't have to be a salesperson because I don't have to change people's spending habits or their buying habits. They're going to travel anyway. Only thing I'm going to do is put my bank account in the way, just like you. Sales and marketing tools. And what do I have access to? Everybody, everything travel and everything entertainment. Yep, sporting events, excursions, yes, activities, tours. You have access to everything travel, and every time you book it, you earn a commission. Now, I know you're saying, why travel, why now? Okay, if you live in Jamaica, I really don't even have to go over this, right? Because it is packed, right? Even during this time of the year, because I'm sending somebody over there next month, and they're there for 6 days and 5 nights. I said, you sure you want to do 6 days? They said, yes. I want to see all the island of Jamaica. So you live where people want to come. So why not invest in this $8 trillion industry expected to grow to $15 trillion in the next decade? The #1 research word on the internet between the hours of 9 to 5. Most people are working, but how many of y'all are researching your next getaway? Yep, I know. And then 3 generations are fueling the growth in the industry. Those baby boomers, they're retiring every 20 seconds for the next 20 years, but they want to travel, right? The millennials spending $200 billion US on travel annually. And then that Generation Z who says, listen, I'm the digital generation. I'm the jet setter. I'm like them. I believe in business and travel all at the same time. I'm going to make sure I have fun wherever I go because I'm going to mix business and pleasure together. So those are the 3 groups. But did you know that you can really truly get paid off of what people are going to do anyway? So doesn't it make sense, Sophie, to put your bank account in the middle of the transaction? Now, Letoria, I don't know if you have, or Janet, I don't know if you have anybody ever booked travel on your cell phone? You just was laying in the bed one night and you booking travel and it was only through your cell phone? Well, guess what? Now you can turn that cell phone into an ATM machine. Now, I know you're saying, okay, you done talked about this money, but can you show me how much I can make? Yes, I can. So think about that frequent business traveler who traveled 3 nights, that stayed 3 times a month and booked through your booking portal. Remember, I told you you're going to have a booking portal, right, Keisha? Your commission is $151.20. Y'all, that's US dollars. Y'all go ahead and convert that into Jamaican dollars. They were going to do it anyway. They just went to your website and they booked their travel. Now, what about a 5-day golf trip? Golfing in Scottsdale, Arizona for a group of 4, $274.86. Guess what? Then when they come to Jamaica, they want to do what? They want to golf too. They want to take tours too. Now you can book it and earn a commission. But listen to this, honeymoons. We're going to put Jamaica in here. A 7-day honeymoon, all-inclusive resort in Cancun, complete with butler service. How about $561.79? Can y'all put in the chat how much that is in Jamaican dollars? For something that took you 30 minutes or an hour, but when you get good at it, it's going to take you 15 minutes, right, Trishana? Yeah, I'm sure she experiencing now that little 15-minute thing. Y'all, I booked one of these probably 6 months ago. It took me 15 minutes, but I've been in the business 7 years now, but it took me 15 minutes to book and I made $452. How many of you all make $561 an hour? Yeah. So that can take you an hour and you can make that type of income. Now let's look at this. Now, I don't know if y'all do family reunions over there like we do over here, but this is a yearly thing for us. We do family reunions all the time. Most of us quit the family reunion committee, but a 6-day, 5-day group cruise, it don't have to be a family reunion. It can be a girls trip. It can be a guys trip. It can be a couples trip. It can be a ministry trip, but $2,240.17. And we're going to do it anyway. You just helping them by putting your bank account in the way. Now, let's look at this, because I understand that people understand we can earn money, but what if you could have fun learning and earning all at the same time? See, the beaches is our classroom. I love the fact that our occupation look like most people's vacation because we get a chance to experience travel from a client's perspective. IntelliTravel put together what they call IntelliTrips. So you can be an educated traveler. They just had a wellness weekend over there in Jamaica. I think it was like for 4 days and 3 nights at a 5-star property over there. They did a wellness weekend. And they was just showing them how to be healthy and really enjoy travel all at the same time. So we become better educated on travel, acquire vendors specific certification at our own pace. Listen, this is not going to take away from what you're already doing. You can do this plus that. You get a chance to advance through our vacation, our training program where you become a dream maker, a vacation builder, and a travel genius. Okay, Simone, you said it's about 87,000 Jamaican dollars. Yes, for something that takes you an hour. Okay, I love that. But let's look at what our education look like, okay? So what about a 5-day, 4-night Montego Bay trip? I told you we love Jamaica. Anytime we can come to Jamaica, we come to Jamaica. All inclusive. This was at Dreams. It was all inclusive, all you can eat, all you can drink. We want you to experience it. $99 per person. Now, I got some business partners that are on here. How many of you all have experienced the perks and courtesies inside the business where you took your family for a staycation right there in Jamaica and you actually paid half the price of what the resort was charging on a regular basis, right? $99 for 5 days and 4 nights. Everybody, we can't even stay in the United States at a hotel for this price. The hotel I'm staying at right now, normally it's $249 per night. Well, guess how much I paid? Y'all want to know? How about $100 per night? Yep, you heard me right. So you get a chance for the perks and courtesies. Okay, I see Keisha say, yes, I have used my perks and courtesies. So 8-day, 7-night Royal Caribbean cruise. This included your taxes, your port charges, and your fees. How about $399 for an ocean view cabin? $559 for a balcony cabin, Miss Stewart. I heard once you go balcony, you don't go back, right? And I know that for sure now. Who wants to be able to do this and really enjoy? Miss Gordon said, count me in. I know, right? I want to enjoy this ship. This is one of the largest ships in the world. And you got a chance to enjoy it for $399? Well, listen, I know y'all probably think to yourself, this is too good to be true. Well, I'm going to tell you this. It is good and it is true. You get access to everything we talked about. And then IntelliTravel had the audacity to wrap 3 guarantees around Miss Simone's business. He said, listen, I'm going to guarantee you success in your business. The first guarantee was what we called the best travel price guarantee. Well, she can guarantee her clients the best travel price. And then if they come back, they find it less somewhere else, Miss Stewart has the ability to match it or beat it. If she can't match it or beat it, she's going to pay her clients 110% in IntelliBucks. So the next time they book with, next time they get ready to book, they come back and book it with her. Now, another guarantee is this, and no, I know, Ms. Stewart, this probably what really made you smile was the 100% money back guarantee, because it did for me. I needed to know this was going to work. I need to know it was legitimate. I'm being transparent with every one of y'all on here. I was like, okay, is this a scam? Is this really real? I need to know. So me working for the Department of Defense with a top secret clearance, I really needed to know because my livelihood was protecting our country. So I reported this to my job, which I had to. My job came back and said, this is 2 debt-free companies. Y'all, I jumped inside of the business. I actually kicked the tires, looked up under the hood, took some of the trips, booked some travel. And guess what? I'm still here 7 days later. But if you decide it's not for you, you get your money back. Yep, no questions asked. And then the third guarantee is what we call a unique profit guarantee, where you're guaranteed a profit your first year of business. Is there any traditional business owners on here? Anybody own a traditional business? Because we say the first 5 years, right, a person do not gain a profit in their business, right, Ms. Stewart? But here, IntelliTravel said, no, your first year, you're going to earn a profit. If you don't make or save what you invested in your business, we're going to pay you back the difference. Worst case scenario, you break even at the end of your first year. Now, Janet, put in the chat if you made a profit your first year of business, because most businesses don't. They really count it even the first year, but here you're supposed to make a profit. Now, we just talked about how you can earn money in the travel space by booking travel. But what if you could earn 7 more streams of income? Y'all put a number 7 in the chat, because we're going to talk about 7 more ways you can get paid by building a network, empowering yourself and others, but capitalize on the power of leverage and residual income. Janet, leverage income is the income you make when you're not even present. Miss Seeley, residual income is where you do something one time and get paid time and time again, just like royalties. I call it Bob Marley money, right? Because listen, he has royalties, right? Every time his music is played, somebody in his family is getting paid. And I call it Michael Jackson money. Somebody in his family, even though he transitioned on, guess what? People are still getting paid every time that hit is played. Y'all, that's the type of money you want to follow you the rest of your life and your children's life. Ms. Stewart said it so eloquently earlier. She said, listen, we all need to find another way. We can't just depend on our 9 to 5. Listen, 5 years ago, multiple streams of income was a luxury. Today, it's a necessity. It's a necessity because the way the world is going right now, you need a backup plan. You can't just rely on what you have. You got to have more. So documented billionaire Warren Buffett said, never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. So how do I make that leverage income, Ms. Mayberry? Well, one way is by referral marketing. How many of you all refer someone to something? How many of you all have ever referred someone to a job? Put guilty in the chat. How many of you all have referred someone to a hotel or resort? Maybe a good restaurant. Put guilty in the chat. Well, guess what? You've been working for free. What if you can refer someone to an opportunity where they can make 4 to 5 checks a month, 7 to 8 streams of income, save money on their travel, make money off of what people are going to do anyway? Who would say no to that, right? Well, when they decide that they say yes and they partner with you, the company is going to pay you a $50 commission. Guess what? This $50 is unlimited. You can help as many people as you want. And that's what I love. There's no limit to helping people. This has become a ministry for me because now I found a way where women and men can make some extra income without taking away from what they're already doing. They can still be on their job. They can still be at home being mom. They can still be at home being dad, but they can make money from the comfort of their home and straight from their smartphone. $50. Now, let's say I help Miss Stewart get started in this business. The company paid me $50. Well, Miss Stewart said, oh, Miss Mayberry, I love it. I'm going to tell everybody I know. She goes out and tell her friends, her family, her church members, even some of her coworkers, because they want to know what she's doing, right? And then they get started. The company pays her $50. But they say, Miss Mayberry, if it had not been for you, we would not have Miss Stewart. So when she makes 50, I make a 50% check match. I make 25. Not out of her pocket. The company pays me. We both win. Who loses in this, right? When she makes 1,000, I'm going to make 500. When she makes a fortune, I'm going to make a half a fortune. And guess what, Janet? She's not going to be mad because I made a half a fortune. Why? Because if I had never introduced her to the business, she wouldn't have never been able to earn that fortune. See, some people get the concept wrong. They say, you invited me to make money off of me. No, we invited you to make money with us. Because we understand we found a way to really, truly make unlimited income, and we're going to show you how to do it as well. And then the company had the audacity to put in place team bonuses. Together, each achieves more. In order to live your dream, you got to build a team. Y'all, with this amazing opportunity, you have the ability to earn team bonuses that range from $10 to $60 up through 6 levels deep. Can I tell you, you can get flat out wealthy just off of those $10 bills? Yep, you heard me right. Now, let me tell you, we also have a builders program. Now, with our builders program, we reward what we won't repeat it. So as you advance through the ranks, guess what we're going to do? We're going to recognize you. We're going to recognize when you go out and help 3 people, we're going to recognize you as a silver builder. When you go out and help bronze builder, 3 people, bronze builder, 6 people, silver builder, 9 people, gold builder. Everybody type gold in the chat. Go ahead and type that because we want you to go gold. Because when you go gold, you tap into multiple streams of income. So at Gold Builder, now instead of $50, you make $60. Listen to this. Instead of 25, you make 35. Every time something happens inside your organization, Renee, you get a $10 bill. So at a minimum, you're going to make $90 in weekly commission because that's weekly, WEEKLY. And then you get a 10% match on your travel commissions. You remember when I told you about that group cruise where somebody made $2,000? Well, if you sponsored them in the business, the company is going to pay you a 10% match. So when they make 2,000, you make 200. Y'all like that? That was something that you did not do, but you still get paid. And then a 10% match on your personal reps matrix. Y'all, the matrix is animal and we're almost done, but it's in the form of a 3x9 force matrix, 3 levels wide, 9 levels deep. What I love about this is residual income where you do something one time and you get paid time and time again. So with this residual income, everybody gets a matrix, right? Everybody. Renee, you gonna get a matrix. Mr. DePass, you get a matrix. Raz, you get a matrix. Janae, you get a matrix. Everybody gets a matrix. So every time someone falls inside your matrix, the company is going to pay you $4 per person. $4 per person. Y'all, this $4 grows quickly. As she told you in the first 40 days, Miss Simone told you, first 40 days and 40 nights, my organization grew to 100. Y'all go ahead and take 100 and multiply by 4. Yep, that's $400, right? And I didn't do it alone. I just knew some people who knew some people who knew some people. But when you go out and help 2 people, you start earning residual income. Every time you help an additional person, you're going to earn, you're going to open up a new level in this matrix and you're going to earn additional residual income. So let's say you became that bronze builder. You help 3 no more than 3. And you actually open up 3 levels of this matrix, right? Now you have access, I'm sorry, 3 no more than 5. You open up 5 levels of this matrix. Now you have access to $1,452 a month residually. Now that's 6. When you become a silver builder, you have 6 no more than 8. Let's say you have 8 people, right? Now you open up 8 levels of this matrix and you have access to $39,360 a month residually. Miss Stewart, put in the chat, how much money do you need for everything to be okay in your life? Y'all can put it in the chat too, because when I first looked at this matrix, I said that $39,360 US dollars, if I could make that every single month, everything would be okay. But once you go gold builder, you unlock every level of this matrix, and now you have access to $118,000 a month residually. Now, let me tell y'all this. Some people are making $100,000 a month. Some people are making $10,000 a month. Some people are making $1,000 a month. But what would you need right now that could help you until times get better? Because we're going to show you how to do it. This is a wealth evader. We're going to get off on whatever level we want. But if you want to be wealthy, we're going to show you how to be wealthy. Y'all, our last stream of income is our director's program, the envy of the industry. We designed this for people to retire on their own terms. How many of you all know retirement is not about age, it's about income? See, I was able to fire my boss and retire myself at the age of 43. Retirement here is 67 years old and 30 years at your job. But at 43, my goal was 40. But of course, I missed it by 3 years because I found this opportunity almost 2 years later. So in 3 years, I was able to retire myself because of this business. Well, this additional bonus is paid on the first of the month. Well, that 1-star director, when you grow an organization of 100 ITAs, you get a $500 bonus on the first of the month. Go ahead and multiply that 100 times 4. That's 400 plus 500. That's 900. And then you get a another $10 weekly bonus for a total of $20 in weekly bonuses. Every time you help someone, everybody, that's $70. Well, guess what? I got an individual on the line who was able to retire herself and fire her boss from her 9 to 5 because this business started paying her more than her 9 to 5. Not only did she she retired herself and fired her boss, but she had enough money I'm not going to tell her story, but let me bring her to the room. Let me bring her to the front of the Zoom. 1-star director out of that Jamaica area, Miss Trishana Davis. How are you?
I am doing absolutely amazing, and I'm super excited to be on hearing this story all over again. But listen, I'm even more excited because I'm a single mom here in Jamaica. I'm a chartered accountant. My name is Shoshana Davis, and as you heard it, guys, I was probably just like you, was very obedient, did what my parents taught me to do. I went to school, completed a bachelor's degree and a master's degree, and I was there thinking to myself, I would have been able to finance my child's education and clear those student loans that I had acquired to take my education. But guess what? I got a reality check. And we know what that means. Increased work, but little increase in salary. And so for me, I opened my mind to opportunities just like this one that would give me additional streams of income. I started an accounting company, but can I tell you, I was still struggling to meet ends financially. So I was so excited when my friend, who is a justice of the peace, shared this amazing business with me. Then I was able, ladies and gentlemen, to clear those student loans years in advance. I'm comfortably able to finance my child's education. Being a single mom here in Jamaica, I was also able to not just retire my 9 to 5, but I've secured moving from renting a home to owning a home. But you know what I love, Director Mayberry, is the fact that I am now in position with that additional 12,000 US dollars in my household. I'm now also able to secure a legacy for my son, along with the vow that he will never struggle the way I did. I am so happy and excited that I can now also help the over 100 individuals that are attached to me to empower themselves. Over to you.
Wow. Y'all put in the chat, wow. I mean, every time I hear my director's testimony out there in Jamaica, it makes me feel good inside. Why? Because now they have a vehicle that can pay them more than their 9 to 5. Now they have a vehicle that can help their family become financially free. And what I love about each and every one of those individuals in Jamaica, they're saying, listen, we're going to break generational curses. We're going to make sure that our island, our people are financially free if that's the last thing we do. They crisscross the island, just showing and helping people how to be successful in this business, just like Miss Simone Stewart. Listen, she said, I'm new at this, but I'm true to this. I'm going to show people how they can become financially free. See, I work with money. I understand money, but I want to help other people understand money as well. You got to have money to survive. Y'all, they saying you shouldn't love money. Yes, you do. You should, because you can't do nothing in this world without money. Right. And this wealth strategy is going to help you do it. I mean, I'm just, look, I'm tongue tied now because it's amazing what's taking place. She is almost at 2-star director. Yep. She got over 100 families inside of her organization. And I can't wait until she gets 2-star director. That's 300 ITAs, $1,000. Mr. Bradley doubles the bonus. That's $30 in weekly bonuses. And then a 3-star director, 500 ITAs, $2,000 bonus. That's $40 in weekly bonuses. We're going to jump down to 5-star director where Miss Simone introduced me. I'm a 5-star director. My organization grew to 4,000 individuals. They start my month off with a $10,000 bonus. Now, Miss Simone, this is what my job paid me on my 9 to 5, $10,000 a month. Now, this is just a bonus being paid to me. Y'all, that bonus goes to a savings account. That residual, go ahead and do 4,000 times 4. It goes to a savings account. My weekly income pays my bills. Yep. How many would you love to make enough money every single week that it pays every bill in your house? You don't have to touch anything else. That's what's happening. And that's what's taking place. A 6-star director. There's 3 6-star directors inside the company now, the number 1, 2, and 3 income earners in the company. And their organization grew to 10,000 individuals, and we start their month off with a $16,000 bonus. Which bonus do y'all want? Remember, this is just in addition to what you're already getting. All right, y'all, we're going to wind up. Our presidential ring and Rolex program is actually funded by our visionary and founder, Mr. Donald Bradley. He pays for all the rings, all the jackets, all the pens, all of that. But he said, I want to reward what I won't repeat it. As you advance through the income ranks, you'll get one of these amazing rings. So when you start earning 6 figures, you'll get that sapphire ring, which indicates that you're earning $8,333 per month for 2 consecutive months. You have someone in Jamaica, Miss Denisha Bailey, who is a millennial, 31 years old. In 2.5 years, she started earning $10,000 US a month. She sports that sapphire ring. She is in the top 50 income earners in all of the company out of over 75,000 individuals. Y'all, lives are being changed. You at the right place at the right time this time. The ruby ring, I currently wear the ruby ring, which indicates that your earnings is $250,000. That's $20,000 a month residually, right? $20,833 a month residually. I'm well on my way to that diamond ring, which indicates $41,666 per month. We're $500 away from this diamond ring, which indicates now you're earning $500,000. A millionaire. Once you become a millionaire in that company, earning $83,333 per month, you're going to receive that double diamond ring, which indicates now you're a millionaire. We have 3 millionaires in this company. And guess what? They did it in 5 years. 3 millionaires, 5 years, over 70 6-figure income earners. Yes, and they're all over the world. And then once you get actually achieve 5-star director, you get that diamond encrusted Rolex. I'll see the Rolex. You get the diamond encrusted Rolex. I said I'd never buy a Rolex, but guess what? If Mr. Bradley wants to give it to me, I'm going to definitely wear it. So you get a chance to receive all these luxuries because Mr. Bradley, again, he said, I want to reward what I won't repeat it. Now, this is just to show you that what we're saying is true. We don't falsify information. We're really documented inside of the company. But this, we just say documentation beats conversation. We're required to report to the IRS every single year what we paid out to the field. Well, in 2021, we actually paid out over $1 million out to the field. Y'all put in the chat, I'm at the right place at the right time. Y'all go ahead and put that in the chat. Well, last but not the most important slide inside this presentation, Ms. Simone, I know you know it as well, is the Planet Marketing Pledge. See, this is what really sold me. And we didn't get this until 2 years in the business. I think it was 2017 when Mr. Bradley introduced the Planet Marketing Pledge. He said, I started thinking, he said, you all are crisscrossing the planet, y'all growing businesses. He said, if something was to happen to you, before now, all the money will go back to the company. He said, I don't want that. He said, my heart won't allow me to do that. He said, I want you to know and feel secure that once you become a director inside this company, that your Planet business will outlast you. Basically what he said, just because you stop breathing, I won't stop paying. Your family will still receive your Planet Marketing weekly commission, your director pay, your director bonus, and your monthly residual income long after you are gone. Those 7, remember when you wrote the number 7? Those are willable to whomever you deem heir. That's what Miss Davis was saying. She has a legacy for her son and then his children's children. It never stops. Turnkey business, as I said before, you get valuable tools, systems and support, website to track your business, mobile app to grow your business, training on demand at your own time, at your own pace, live events all around the world that is happening where you can invite people to take a look at the opportunity. Our convention, international convention, is happening in 2023. We will be back in Orlando, Florida, August 24th through the 26th, 2023. Once you get started, go get your tickets. How do I start? Price is what you pay, value is what you get. You get access to 2 debt-free companies. Again, Planet Marketing and Teletravel, $199.90 US. Y'all go ahead and put it in there. I was thinking, I don't know if it's 36,000 or if it's not. If it's something else now for Jamaican dollars. I know the dollar changes. So $199.90, one time, you never pay it again. $19.95 goes to Planet Marketing, $179.95 go to Teletravel. Together, that's $199.90. Your overhead is $59.90. $19.95 goes to Planet Marketing, $39.95 goes to Teletravel. Together, that's $59.90. Y'all pay that 30 days later. Remember, you got 30 days to come inside, try it out. If you like it, 30 days later, you'll pay your overhead. That means you're licensed, you're bonded, you got air and emissions insurance, you get your credentials, your IATA, your ARC, your CLIA, you get a website, unlimited training, you get access to a $100,000 marketing system, unlimited education. You also get access to a customer tracking system and a commission tracking system and so much more. All right, y'all, it's time to make a decision. Y'all ready? Because I know y'all probably didn't even have to hear all this. Y'all already have made a decision. So there's the number 1, 2, and 3 out there. That number 1 say, I'm ready to go. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I want something different in my life. Listen, I've worked for different travel businesses. I'm ready to own my own travel business. I'm ready to put my bank account in the middle of this transaction. If you're that number 1, put number 1 in the chat. Go ahead and put number 1. Because Ms. Simone said, I'm ready to show y'all how. I'm invested in this because I understand how much money it can be made. Or you may be a number 2 that say, I have some questions. If you're a number 2 and you have questions, we're going to get your questions answered at the end of the Zoom. Go ahead and put a number 2 in the chat so we can get your questions answered. So we can help you make a quality decision. Because I promise you, if you never knew a true value of a moment, it's right now. So don't have a true value of a moment and then it becomes a memory. Have a true value of the moment and you take advantage of that moment. Because you're not here by happenstance, everyone. You're here by divine appointment. Why do I say that? Because some of you have been hoping and wishing and praying for something. Well, guess what? You found it. And we're going to show you how to go get it. So it's time to start your journey of success. The journey of 1,000 miles begins 1 step. You made the first step, you got started. Now it's time to make step 2 and get your business started, not now, but right now. So on behalf of Ms. Simone Stewart, again, thank you for allowing me to present this on your behalf. Thank you for really trusting us with this opportunity. Like I said, you could have been doing anything else, but you saw the value of this business. And I cannot wait to celebrate you as a director as well, because I know you well on your way, and you're going to help some other people do the exact same thing.
Indeed. Thank you, Director Mayberry. Oh my God, that was awesome. I did see someone stating they have a question. That's Tamisha. Not sure if it's
Okay.
something that she wants to ask. Tamisha, if you have a question, go ahead.
You should be able to come off mute, Tamisha. Let me see if I can find her.
No, I actually missed the first part of the presentation, but so I will ask Miss Simone, I guess, afterwards about some of the details. But it seems like a very interesting business opportunity. And you know, after I have had my questions answered, I guess I will have, you know, talk to Simone about it.
Okay, this is what Simone, what we can do is send her the video. And then when she has some questions, you can get her on the line with me or Miss Davis or some other and let us get her questions answered. Okay. Miss Simone is ready to serve and help you, Miss James.
Thank you.
Right. Well, again, thank you so much, Director Mayberry, for sharing so authentically, so detailed. And that's one of the things that caught my attention when I first joined on, the amount of information. And I just want to share, guys, like I said, for those who are on who knows me, they know that I'm one for information. I'm not about the fluff. I'm really about getting the information. And guys, you are this company. What I've noticed so far is that you're not left alone. You're not just signing up and then you're being left on your own. There's literally daily hand holding to carry you through. When she says that there is, it starts up with a prayer meeting every morning at 6 o'clock. Then at 8 o'clock there is our morning vitamin. You're encouraged to be reading and empowering yourself. You get out. You have your coach. You have your upline. You have like our directors, irrespective of where in the spectrum they are, that you can access. And then when we talk about information in our back office and that kind of thing to guide us, guys, literally you have access to the travel industry now, literally. And what I love about it too, Director Mayberry, is that we now have an opportunity. It's not just because some person are going to say, oh, it's all about making money. Yeah, it's how you look at it. You are now getting the opportunity to start a business that you don't need a brick and mortar. And here I notice we call it click and order. I love it, right? Any time of day, any time of night, you are now able, or we are now able to help other persons to live life on their own terms and be able to enjoy ourselves a little. So many of us are working and never having a chance to vacation, never having a chance to take a break and that kind of thing. And now we get a chance to not just do that, but help other persons. And so, guys, I've taken the leap, and there are two things can happen when you take a leap. You can either crash and burn, or in this case, we're not crashing and burning. God would either give us wings to fly, or he's going to provide a cushion below. And guys, the support is here. I'm here. I have taken the leap and I'm taking my business to the next level. Yeah, to the next level. And when I listened to you, Director Mayberry, just to wrap up, as a banker, you said something that was so important, is how you sectionalize or prioritize your various incomes. What you put aside for investment, what you put aside for saving, and what you have for your immediate spending. And so the company allows us to be able to have that kind of income and be able to spread it. And guys, it's not a get rich quick thing. It takes work. And we don't want anything that's get rich quick. We don't want anything where, we're just in there and, the money is falling from the sky. If it comes easy, it's going to go easy. What we want is to put in the work. We want to build a legacy for ourselves, for our children, for our children's children, and we want to teach other persons how to do it. So with that, guys, thank you so much again, Director Mayberry.
You're welcome. And let me add this too. There is a Zoom tonight at 6:30 p.m. and 8 o'clock p.m. So Miss James can get on that. If you will, send her to one of those. I would rather her look at a Zoom than look at a video. So 6:30 p.m. and 8 o'clock p.m. If you missed this one, there's two other ones that the Jamaicans are hosting on tonight. And I do want you all to see the evidence there. You know, it's not just us in the United States making money. There's ladies and gentlemen over there that is making a lot of money. And Ms. Stewart say it's not a get rich quick scheme, but you can get rich quick. I always say that you can get rich quick if you follow the blueprint and you remain coachable, teachable, and allow us to help you. We're going to show you how to make more money than you ever made in your life. We got people making more money right now than they ever made and did it in a year or 2 or 3 or 4. But you got to be coachable. And as she said, it's going to take some work, but it's going to be worth it. You work all the time for somebody else on your 9 to 5. Now we're going to show you how to work for you and your last name from 5 to 9. So that's all I got. So y'all get on the other Zooms if there is. Y'all get started, get back with Miss Simone Stewart. It takes about 10-15 minutes to get your business up and running. Do not wait. Y'all get started. This is her first exclusive launch. Her first 3 seats in that matrix that I showed you are $1 million seats. The first 3 people that get in position are in position to become a millionaire, because everybody that comes inside of the business after you are going to fall in your matrix. Y'all get those first 3 seats. I promise you, you'll look back and say, why didn't I do it? Why didn't I do it? Do it now. Not now, but right now. Right.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, guys. So we're going to end the Zooms. Thank you again. Thank you all for taking, I mean, it's a Saturday and I know you're all busy, but thank you so much. You know where to find me, guys, if you're ready. So until then, take care. See you in our meeting later. Bye.
Congratulations, Ms. Simone. Thank you.
Thank you, Director.